Hey everyone, it's Luke here from LT Gaming, and I'm back with 12 upcoming wargames to look forward to in 2025. What an absolutely amazing year we had, and our biggest video was a wargaming video, so thanks to all you wargamers out there. Now, I've picked out 12 titles and it's been quite a difficult task. Some of them won't come in 2025, and others didn't even have trailers, so I left them off the list. I'm going to do an expanded one towards the end of this month, and we have a bit more information to go on. As always, your comments are vital to building the channel and these lists. If there's wargames you think should be here, put them in the comments below and I'll make sure to read all of them and include them on future lists. Our definition of wargaming is quite wide. We do include like mil sims and more graphical titles, but also a really hardcore hex and counter base. We just like to keep it wide because we feel like this genre of wargames deserves better and more on YouTube. Right, I'm super excited to blast out the first wargaming content on the channel for this year, so let's jump right in. And kicking off today's list is Task Force Admiral, where you get to lead legendary American carrier task forces in a detailed, full 3D naval command simulation set in the Pacific Theater of 1942. You should look forward to this if you want to experience the most immersive World War II naval warfare with authentic ships, aircraft and tactical realism, without it being a clickfest. Now, I know a lot of you have been waiting a long time for this game. It featured on our 2024 upcoming list, and there is some news on this. They're going to carry out a Kickstarter, and they have said that this is the year 2025 for Task Force Admiral, so we are going to hold them to that. Blasting its way onto this list is Rebel Fury, a hex and counter Civil War strategy in the digital age, based on Mark Herman's classic board game design. You will command forces in pivotal battles like Fredericksburg and Spotsylvania. I think I said that last battle right. It's the kind of battle I've always read about but never had to say out loud, so, Americans, correct me there. You should look forward to this for nostalgic board game mechanics which meet modern AI and online play, offering both classic wargame feel and streamlined strategy for history buffs. I'm actually a tester for this game, and I was so high on RBM Studios' Gettysburg. This is a dream game with so many battles in it. Wargamers who are hardcore are going to absolutely love this experience. Add it to your wish list. Next up, we have a re-release in Harpoon Classic 97. You'll get to command modern forces in this legendary naval warfare simulation, spanning global theaters with over 250 scenarios of intense combat. You should look forward to this for redesigned controls, enhanced visuals and new missions which revive a classic, making it a perfect dive into tactical naval warfare for veterans and newcomers alike. Exploding onto the list next is Sherman Commander, where you'll take command of a platoon of Tiger tanks, I'm joking, Sherman tanks in iconic World War II theaters, giving orders to your crew and coordinating with other units on the battlefield. You should look forward to this if you want to experience tank command at the tactical level, from issuing orders to managing your platoon in large-scale battles. Also, visually for us wargamers, this one looks a treat. Up next, we have Modern Naval Warfare, which I kinda doubt is going to come out in 2025, but I feel like adding it to this list at least applies some pressure to the publisher. We love you, Slytherin, but we really want to see this game make some progress. But essentially, you'll experience cutting-edge naval combat simulation as captain of the SSN 774 Virginia, navigating a dynamic underwater battlefield with unparalleled realism and VR support. You should look forward to this if you want advanced 3D systems, cooperative multiplayer, and real-world oceanic physics which redefine submarine warfare for a new generation of tacticians. Let's just hope I'm not talking about it on the 2026 list. Look, let's be honest, I probably will be, but add it to your wish list anyway, that's what these videos are for. Next up, we have Ahoy, which is set in the 1780s. This multiplayer adventure lets you cooperate with fellow captains to explore the West Indies, trade goods and survive naval warfare. You should look forward to this if you want to master seamanship, manage your crew and engage in strategic naval battles while building a legacy in a historically rich immersive world. Will this make any progress in 2025? Is it actually a war game? Yeah, I'm stretching the definition a little bit here, but it does have naval warfare in it, and it's a pretty cool looking title, so why not stick it on the list? It's great for us hex and counter wargamers to get a really visually appealing title like this to look at every now and then, so hey, we'll include it. Moving onwards, we have SGS Battle for Dien Phu. Now, my microphone does not like picking up the word foo, so hopefully that comes out okay. But But in this title, you will relive the decisive 1954 siege that shaped the future of Indochina in this tactical wargame from the SGS Battle series, focusing on intense small-scale engagements. Like the other SGS games that we've covered, check those out. You should look forward to this if you want to command battalion and platoon size units, a detailed grand tactical struggle where every decision influences the course of history. This series of games have some really amazing unit artwork, great music to immerse you in the series, and you should definitely check out their recent additions, Overlord and Battle for the Bulge. Really good titles that I discovered when I created this channel. Up next, we have Burden of Command, which is a tactical leadership RPG where you lead a company in World War II, focusing on the psychological and emotional challenges of commanding soldiers in battle, a very different approach. You should get excited about this if you want to lead your squad through war's toughest moments, balancing strategy and human connections to bring your soldiers home. A real emotional connection in this one. It seems to be coming pretty soon, so keep an eye out for it and add it to your wish list. One thing me and Tom did notice is that a lot of people who watch our channel are not subscribed. You see what we do here, we find many games and a lot of rare gems, so make sure to subscribe, it's really important and we appreciate it. An incredibly exciting title next in Strategos, a real-time tactics wargame set in classical antiquity, simulating epic battles with 120 plus factions and 200 plus unit types. That sounds insane. You should look forward to this if you want to command armies in richly detailed historical or custom battles, perfect for mastering the art of ancient warfare, or look, if you're a Total War fan, you're going to absolutely love this game. Now, when I just read out 120 plus factions, I thought that's a bit crazy, so I better go and double check, and it does actually stay on the Steam page, 120 plus, and later on in the description, over 100, so it seems it's going to be absolutely epic. I was in touch with the developer and I heard some rumors about who was going to publish this, but when I asked them to their faces, they kind of looked a bit confused and puzzled, so I don't know what the story is here. I just know I'm very excited about Strategos in 2025. Maybe it's one that pushes out a bit later, but look, what a game to have and look forward to. We move on to one of my favourite games of all time, Emperor of the Fading Suns, but the enhanced version this time. You'll rule a crumbling galactic empire in a rich 4x strategy where war, diplomacy and faith clash across land, sea, air and space. You've got to look forward to this Steam release as it's a cult classic reborn with enhanced features. You can forge alliances, trade and battle for dominance in an epic sci-fi universe dripping with lore. You can already get this on GOG, but if you want that extra Steam functionality, then it is coming, and I have been speaking to Andrew, the developer, really nice guy, and I'm super excited for this project. LT gamers, and even people who just like to watch our videos, go and wishlist this title and let's make it a mega success again in 2025. I'd get some kicks out of that. Next up is a game that I'm actually a playtester for. Bob from RBM Studios, that's how I know him, reached out to me with their new title and sequel to RBM Studios Gettysburg, RBM Studios Waterloo. How bloody exciting. This is a historical hex-based, turn-based wargame designed by Mark Herman that captures the intensity of the Battle of Waterloo using classic 70s and 80s style gameplay. You should look forward to this if you're just one of those wargamers like me that have an absolute passion for this type of stuff. Yeah, we're probably a bit strange, but we just love it. But no, seriously, if you want to relive the historic battle with deep strategy, solo or multiplayer modes, and a nostalgic classic wargaming experience, then this is the title for you. I really love the original, and this is shaping up to be a great sequel. And look, this is a tiny studio. It's what we do on this channel. We shine a light on these wonderful projects and we have a real passion for them. I'm sure Bob will come through and let everybody know that I've been very supportive of this project. And finally, we top this list off with Broken Arrow. Now, it probably wouldn't be my favourite wargame to look forward to on this list. I am very excited about it, but it is overwhelmingly the people's choice, I would think. Tom absolutely got it in the neck for leaving it off the RTS list we just did. Awesome list by Tom, you should check that out. But he did that for a reason. He was letting me stick it on this wargaming list. But anyway, this is a large-scale, real-time, modern warfare tactics game with deep army building systems and over 300 realistic military units and technologies. You should look forward to this if you're a Warno or a Regiments player and you like to engage in immersive, customizable battles with endless replayability, offering tactical depth and realistic military action. Slytherin recently announced that this is coming in June, but they did kind of stretch it out a bit. Slytherin, just give us the news at the top of the video next time. But anyway, this is coming. Everyone's excited. We're going to do a lot more on this. I think Tom might even do a feature soon. We're really excited for this LT Gaming. I think it's an opportunity to jump on a brand new IP and really enjoy it. So there we go, LT Gamers, another 12 upcoming war games. I want your suggestions in the comments below. There were some titles, of course, that I left off. They didn't have any footage or no trailers yet, and I'll try and cover those in a future video. Maybe at the end of the month, we'll do a much bigger expanded list. And as always, your suggestions are absolutely key to that. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. We're still an underdog here on YouTube, but we are growing, and we really appreciate your support. The LT Legion, as we call them, the hardcore of the LT gamers, has been absolutely brilliant over the Christmas period. Let's all work together and enjoy great games. I've been Luke from LT Gaming, and I'll catch you on the next one.